Ooh. What's up, good people? It's time for another session of that verbal cardio, man. We back. We back yet again. It's another glorious week, man. Happy to be alive. Because the alternative of being alive is being dead. And then if I'm dead, ain't none of this. If I'm dead, ain't none of this. So I'm happy to be here for another week doing verbal cardio, man. We back in business, back up in here, man. Good times. Let the good times roll. I got my co-host, man. Water. Water is the ultimate co-host. Best times of your life, man. Water was involved. Water was involved in the best time of your life. Because the best time of your life wouldn't exist if water didn't exist. Remember that. Remember that. Remember the first times you fell in love with somebody or you made love or you got some good action? You know why you was able to attain this? It's because you showered, you bathed. You wasn't funked out the frame. So you was able to let somebody be close to you, hugging you tight. You know why? Because you were able to bathe. And you know what's essential in that bathing process? Water. Water is key. When you're finding love, when you're looking for love out here, water is key. Because if you out here funkified, dirty, with the utmost funk and filth, you ain't gonna fall in love. You might fall in love, but they ain't gonna love you back. They ain't gonna love you back. You smell like a dead body. You smell like a dead body, man. Ain't no loving, ain't no romance in that. Unless you got you a necrophiliac, but I don't know. I feel like those are hard to find. So respect water, man. The ultimate co-host. You know what I'm saying? Get in on that water. Drink plenty of it. Drink as much water as you can. It's going to benefit you in the long run. Your organs, your skin, and everything is going to thank you. Everything. Everything. It is the ingredients, the main ingredients to life is water. I don't get why you wouldn't make that a part of your everyday. It is literally the main ingredients to your existence. It's as simple as that. So take a sip, man. When you think of me, think of water, man. That's all I want from you right here, right now. Ooh. Shout out to my patron saints, the real ones. Cutie B, King Panda, Markiki, Deo, Aries, Elijah, Randomly CJ, Byron, Alice Marie, Nana P, IAGNF, Seanville, JP, Hey Scotty, Deo, Chase Ali, Aries, Chris M, Sharon McD, Miss Josie, Simone L, Gladys Diaz, Damon K. Stevens, Randomly CJ, Latoya Larkin, AJ, Tamara, Zakia, Candace J, TJ Edwards, Miss Ree Renee, Tony Ant, Styler. The usual suspects is in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. Ash Tamaria, Nana P, Miss Ma'am. Come on, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for pulling back up. Just V, Tanisha L. Just V, quit asking me if I remember you every time you see me. I remember you. You are in there. Eric Payne, David Finch, KC, Tim Scotty, JP, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all passionately, man. Thank you for pulling up. Verbal cardio, we are here. Let's talk about what everybody's talking about this week, man. Diddy and Cassie. Let's get right into it, man. Diddy and Cassie. Cassie was like, run me my money. Run me my money. Right out the gate, man. I want the money, Diddy. You made me do some whack shit, and I want to be compensated. And it was like, damn, she came out with that. The next day, it was like, all right, man, we settled. We settled, y'all. That was the quickest settle I've ever seen. Cassie was like, run me my money. The next day, the money was ran. I don't know how much money. I don't know if she got what she was asking for, but whatever it was, they worked it out quick, fast. I ain't seen it work out that quick since me going to the gym and just doing one set. The one set and then be like, you know what? I ain't in the mood. It was quick. P. Diddy was like, all right, man, here. Hush. Just hush. It was quick, fast. So I want to know. And I saw a lot of people like, I saw Slim Thug's video talking about how, why you wait so long? Why you wait? And I replied in the comment section on the Shade Room. I was just like, I'm tired of people telling victims when and where they should come forth and tell whatever happened to them. I'm tired of hearing that. Especially if you've never been a victim of anything. And he's like, I ain't never been a victim of something like this. Well, then why? How are you telling people when and where and how they should come forth and tell a story? Because when you are a victim and you come out publicly and say what happened to you, you're going to get thrown on the grill by the public, especially if you're a woman. Because they always going to try to blame you. They always going to try to put the blame on you. They always going to do that. Soon as you come out and say you was a victim of this, well, what was you doing to be put in that position? You knew what it was. Why you didn't say nothing when it was happening? Every time. So you gotta show maximum courage to even come forth publicly and say, yo, this person did this to me. So now you about to get the onslaught of the public. Say, well, you should have known better. Why was you in the relationship? Why you put yourself in that situation? Why you didn't say nothing when it was happening? Now, why you trying to get money? Because people like Cassie, she's just trying to get money. Maybe that's all. Maybe that's what'll make it right for her. Maybe she's not out here trying to throw Diddy in jail and just like, she's like, yo, man, I just want the money. I don't want your freedom taken away. Shit was whack. And, at that time, I co-signed on it at that time, but the shit was whack. And I felt bad then. I didn't want to say nothing. But now, you know what I'm saying? Run me that money. Just break me off a little something. Put me at ease, man. Put me at ease, man. Run me that money. The shit was foul. I'm going to need you to just break me off some extra change. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it takes a maximum amount of courage to even come forth and tell your little story, because the public is going to tear you down. That's even before you get to court. Now, they're going to tear you down in court. If it goes to trial, they're going to tear you down in court. That's the defense's job, is to tear you down in court. So now you're getting torn down in court. You're getting torn down in the public. It's always your fault. The perpetrator's just getting off scot-free. So it's just like, and if I went through it, I'd be like, yo, man, you know what'll make me feel better? Not you going to jail. I want some money. That's what's gonna make me feel better about all that. Break me, man. Give me $5 million in ones. That's all I want. Man, give me $5 million in ones. I didn't want to do that threesome with that girl, man. You brought the girl in. I didn't even think she was cute, but you made me go down on her, man. You was like, man, just go down on her, Tone. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. It smell weird. Just go down on her, man. Just go down on her and hush, man. We a team. We a couple. Yeah, all right, I'll do it for you. And then I come back years later, I'm like, man, give me $5 million. I didn't want to go down on her. You was all caught up in the moment, man. I didn't want to lose you at the time, man. So I did it for you. But run me the $5 million, man. Give me 3.6. Because her coochie didn't smell good, man. I was down there with my lips on it. Give me 2.7 mil for that. I was gonna say something earlier, but I ain't want to embarrass you or myself, man. So I just held it in. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? But I ain't like it, man. I ain't like how you made me feel. Give me 2.6 million in fives. That's what's gonna make me feel better. Give me 2.6 million in fives, man. I ain't like that girl you brought in, man. I ain't like what was happening. They settled it quick. So, quick, fast. It's wild out here, man. And I wish I would stop shaming victims. Like it's I get it. There are scammers out here. They out here lying. They out here fabricating. I get it. We talked about this before on this podcast. I get it. It's real people out here lying on people. That's 100% true. But everybody not lying. Everybody not lying. And when some foul shit happen to you, don't let people dictate when and where you should tell your side of it. Don't be out here like, you should have said something earlier. I didn't feel safe saying something earlier. Shut your ass up. I'm saying something now. You don't know if they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be crucified. They don't want to put other people on blast. It's so many different factors that go into why people don't speak up. So when you're not a victim, when you out here, shut your ass up. Sit in the hush. Sit in it. And my heart goes out to the real victims out here that are watching the show, whatever. My heart goes out to you, whatever you've been through. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that you went through it. And I know it's a lot of people out here that have been through things that they've never told anybody about, that they've been holding on to for years, maybe even months, years, decades. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that y'all had to go through that. And I'm sorry that you had to live with that and that you have to carry that. And I try to be mindful of the real victims out here that are just trying to push through every single day, knowing what you've been through. So I applaud you. I pray for you. And, I care. I care for you. Shout out to Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. I care for you. Andre 3000's album, New Blue Sun. I played it. I put it on. The night it dropped, I queued it up, turned it right on. I slept so good. I got maybe about 3 tracks in, maybe 4. I passed the hell out. Let me tell you how epic the pass out was. I wasn't even done with my night yet. I was going to get back up, go downstairs, get on the sticks, stream. I had plans. I had to finish. I had to, close my windows, close the blinds, close the curtains, put the cats away. Before I go to bed, there's a little ritual I do. I have to set everything up. I got to get everything. I got to close up shop. I treat my house like a convenience store. Or you close up shop. You sweep. You tidy up. You do whatever. I was laying in bed. I put the Andre album on. I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh, it's extra. It was extra vibes in there, not just the flute. So I got it rocking. I'm laying in the bed. That was my first mistake. I was laying in the bed. I wasn't even in pajamas yet, y'all. I wasn't even in the pajamas. I slept on top of the comforter. I slept on top of the bed, uncovered up. I put that album on. By track 3, I was out of here, man. I was out of here. I didn't recover till about 3:30 a.m. And I was just like, man, what the hell is going on? Sorry. I had to text Shannon and Scott. I was like, man, the Sandman got me, y'all. Andre had made the sleep medicine of the year. I was out of here. It was good. It was good quality, soft sleep too, man. It was like, I felt good. I felt warm. I felt embraced. I was like, man, dog. And then I went back to sleep, man. Then the next morning I go downstairs and I'm just like, man, the cats done tore the house up, man. I can't trust them. I went downstairs. The cats closed themselves up in the room. They put themselves to bed. I was like, well, praise God, man. Andre, man, I appreciate you. Because last night I fell asleep midnight, knocked the goddamn bottle warmer off the counter. He broke another one. This is the 3rd one he's broken. Knocked the bottle warmer off the counter. I was so mad man. I could have strangled midnight last night. I was pissed. And he knew he was wrong because he was hiding around the corner by the couch. He was like peeking between the couch and the wall. He knew he was wrong. When I was looking at the crime scene, he knew he was wrong. That's why he was looking at me like that. That's why he was hiding. I threw my whole house shoe at him, right at his nugget. Missed. He dipped around the corner. I threw the other shoe. I don't want to see your black ass right now. That's the third one. So I had to order another one. Sick of him, man. But that's y'all guy. That's y'all guy. Midnight is innocent, man. Fuck Midnight. Sick of him, man. I'm going to knock him off the counter next time. That's the third one. All right, IG Live. I'm cutting off the feed because y'all not patron saints. So I'm cutting this off. I want to thank y'all. If you want to see the rest of this episode in its continuity and its continuation, join my Patreon, man. You got the link right here in the thing. But if not, I'm cutting it off. But you can join the Patreon. You can join today where you get no cutoff. But since you're not a member of the patron sainthood, I got to shut this off. And you're gonna miss the rest of the episode. But if you like what you see here, you can see the full episode. The full episodes drop every Wednesday. So I would appreciate it if you pull up. The numbers on Verbal Cardio is trash. I need more numbers. So I want y'all to pull up. Anyway, I'm cutting the live off, man. Thank you for the badges and everything. Yeah, Midnight, man. I'm sick of this dude. Man. I'll tell you what I'm not tired of. Money. If you found $100 bill on the ground, you wouldn't walk past it. So why are you passing up on cashing winners every weekend? My bookie has the biggest online selection of odds and contests to fill all your sports betting needs anytime, anywhere, so you can turn that sports knowledge into cash in your wallet. Bet on the NFL, the Major League Baseball playoffs, or play for a share of big cash prizes in the weekly blackjack tournaments. If you've been waiting for the right time to get in on the action, that time is now. Make your winning move today. You can sign up at MyBookie, use the promo code VERBAL, and claim your deposit match redeemable up to $1,000. $1,000 on the redemption tip. That's the Shawshank redemption and a half right there. So again, sign up at MyBookie, use the promo code VERBAL, and claim your deposit match redeemable up to $1,000. Again, that's promo code VERBAL to claim your bonus. Experience the thrill of sports betting right from the comfort of your own home. That's the beauty of it, man. You in the comfort of your own home betting on some sports. And you just like, man, come on, let's go. And it's exciting. When you bet, when you put money down, that makes sports even more entertaining, in my opinion. It makes the game even more fun. Like, cause you literally got something riding on this. And so that makes it more intense, more fun, more, your energy's pumping. And then when you win, the feeling when you win, though, it's just like, oh, man, this. So, yeah, again, sign up at MyBookie, use the promo code VERBAL, and claim your deposit match redeemable up to $1,000. Again, that's promo code VERBAL to claim your bonus. Experience the thrill of sports betting right from the comfort of your own home. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Get in on that. Get in on that, shorty. Shorty. Okay, so Thanksgiving is here. Thanksgiving, right? We out here, Thanksgiving, you know what it is. Ladrell Allen says, pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving? And what do you think about Friendsgiving? I like Friendsgiving. It's cute. It's dope. We hanging out before Thanksgiving. I need to know who's doing the Friendsgiving this week. I don't know who's doing one. I need to get in on it. I'm out here. I'm a free agent this year. Like, Sincere's in town. But I'm a free agent. I think I'm gonna go to Kev's house. I might house hop. Since I'm not cooking this year, I might house hop. I don't know. On the hunt for good vegan options on that day. But as far as pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie, I prefer sweet potato pie, but pumpkin pie is right. Now, let's take it back. When I was a kid, I think I had pumpkin pie first because I thought pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie were the same thing. I didn't know there was a difference. So every time I had sweet potato pie, I would call it pumpkin pie. I was like, yo, this pumpkin pie is good. He was like, no, it's sweet potato. I'm like, it looks like pumpkin pie. So it was always pumpkin pie to me. And pumpkin pie just sounded better. It had a better ring to it than sweet potato pie. Because sweet potatoes were sweet potatoes. But pumpkin pie, it was like, man, pumpkin pie. It just rolls off the tongue better. Pumpkin pie. You know, somebody calls you pumpkin, you like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? All right. Somebody calls you sweet potato, you like, sweet potatoes. What? That's what you call me? If somebody call you pumpkin, though, it's cute. It's endearing. You know what I mean? And so pumpkin pie just had a better ring to it. But then I couldn't really tell the difference in the taste. I was just like, no, they taste the same, but they don't. I know there's a difference now. Once I got older, I was like, okay, there's a difference here. They're both good. I enjoy them both, but I prefer sweet potato pie. That's the one. That's the one that has my heart, man. Pumpkin pie is good though. I want to go on record and say that pumpkin pie is good. Like if you like pumpkin pie, I get it. No judgment. I feel you 100%. You could be black and like it. I'm with you 100%. It's a good time. It's a good time. But if I had to pick between the two, I'm going sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie, man. I love it. That's one of my favorite pies. Actually, I want to say sweet potato pie is probably my second favorite pie of all time. It's banana cream pie, then probably sweet potato is number 2. With nice little dash of whipped cream on the top. That's a good ass time right there. That's where you gotta change your voice a little bit. When you get that whipped cream on the top, that's when your voice gotta change a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Wait a minute. One of the patrons says she thinks you blocked. Wait, Candy Cammy. Wait, blocked her where? Hold on, cuz let's address this. Candy Cammy. You think you blocked? Where at? On what platform? I blocked her on IG? I did? No. What's Candy Cammy? Are you in here? Where you at? Are you in this Chatsworth right now? What's your IG? I don't recall blocking Candy. I don't see why I would. Unless I went on a blocking spree when somebody said some whack shit to me and I blocked. One thing I will do sometimes when I have the time. If you say some whack shit to me in the comment section and then you like the whack shit that was said to me, I will block that whole group. You know what I mean? So I did that recently. I can't remember what was said, but I was like, oh, you co-signing this bullshit? So the co-signers get blocked. They get blocked before the person that said it, because I want the person that said it to sit there, and I want to let people accumulate. And I'll be like, okay, oh yeah, you co-signing this bullshit right here? Okay. And I will block mad people. But I need her IG. What's her IG? Do y'all know it? What's considered whack? It was something out of line. I don't get mad at people just disagreeing with me. That's silly. But when you come in with some extra disrespect, that's when Candy Cammy 215. All right, let's see. Let's say if I did indeed block Candy Cammy 215. I'll say Cammy. Yo, maybe she did get blocked. Hold on. She's blocked. Oh my God. I don't know how I did it, but I'm sorry. Boom. You are unblocked, Candy Cammy. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you. Okay. Candy Cammy is unblocked, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know how it happened. You are unblocked. I don't know what happened. I don't know how we ended up here. I don't know what. Was you one of the ones that I went after when somebody said some whack shit and you liked it? Was you in that group? On some disrespect? I don't know. But I apologize. But you are now unblocked. Whatever the case may be. I can't do Candy Cammy like that, man. She a real one. I can't do Candy Cammy like that. Jarrell Thomas asks, if you could build your own Adam Sandler crew, you and 3 others that appears in every movie you make, who are you choosing? Could be actors, friends, male or female, doesn't matter. I'm putting Kev on stage in that thing. Putting Kev on stage in that thing for sure. I'm putting DC Urban in that thing. Here's the thing about DC Urban, man. DC Urban can act. He's got some range on him, man. Like, DC Urban got some range. Like, he got the comedic timing, the range. If you look at, like, the first thing we did together was Man, You a Bitch. And it was a little sketch we did with Northside Comedy. And it was about him trying to holler at a girl that he saw. We was in Venice and he saw her. And I was like, yo, man, go holler at her, man. You know, he comes back. He's like, man, you know, he punked out on hollering at her. I was like, man, you a bitch. He was making all kind of excuses. So every time he would go out and come back, I'd be like, man, you a bitch. But his little nuances in that sketch, I'm like, yo, this dude got some chops. Like he a natural. So DC Urban, Kev on stage. And the thing about it, Keenan and Tahir can both act too. Keenan and Tahir can both act. Yeah, that was Tony with the gap. That was Old Teeth Tony. Old Teeth Tony. That was that was me. Yeah. So I'm putting 4 in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that'd be the Adam Sandler crew. Tahir be acting, man. He out here. And there's obviously there's more that I would put in my stuff, but y'all just said 3. So I had to narrow it down. Kev is one of my favorite people to work with, man. Kev is absolutely one of my favorite people to work with. Like when we shoot stuff together, it'd be fun, man. Even if it's a long shoot, I know we're gonna laugh and have good conversation outside of the shooting. And then when we shoot together, it's just a good time. So Kev is in there for sure. Like I really enjoy working with him. Like genuinely, I'd be excited. Like, oh, Kev gonna be there. And I hate it when like we shoot stuff and he gets wrapped before I do. I'll be like, man, get your boy up out of here, man. It's like when your friend at school leave and it's just you. Those be the vibes I get working with Kev. I'll be like, man, he rapped? Man, look out, man. I really love working with Kev, man. It's a great time. I know we're gonna have great convo, good energy. He gonna be laughing. It's gonna be a good time. Every time. Keisha Lewis asks, Thanksgiving leftovers, how long do they last? Should you eat them? Now, I'm a strong proponent of Thanksgiving leftovers. I feel like Thanksgiving leftovers taste better the next day. That's just my opinion. Food is good opening night. It's a good time. They'll be like, man, that was really good. I'll be going in there for seconds, thirds, fourths, and fifths. But the next day, there's something about that next day. Historically, mac and cheese the next day and the yams and the dressing the next day. Oh, sign your boy up. The next day, I can I used to eat mac and cheese for weeks. Not weeks, but more than 3 days. I see y'all saying 3 days. 3 days is light work for Thanksgiving leftovers. 3 days is light work. I'm talking 5, 7. 5, 7 days. Full week. Full week. Weekend included. Thursday to Thursday. You hear me? It's still good. If you got that many leftovers the last week, I'm talking a full week. Not no 3-day crap. 3 days is crap. That's for regular leftovers. That's for spaghetti in March. You can do 3 days of spaghetti, fettuccine Alfredo in March. You can do that any time of the year. But Thanksgiving is special, man. You got to let them leftovers play out. You got to let them sit, shine, and glisten. It's a special day. Don't be just 3 day in the Thanksgiving leftover. Who do you think you are with the 3 days? You moving on? You think you're going to get better meals 3 days later? You ain't going to get no better meals 3 days later. Who do you think you are? You better sit in them leftovers for a full week. The complete week. 3 days. What kind of crap is this? 3 days. This ain't Meatloaf Monday in April. This is Thanksgiving. You making the magic happen. You stretching it out. If you still got the food in the refrigerator and you got a robust amount, you full week that up. And don't give me none of that. I'm tired of this, man. That's too damn bad. If you know you're going to get tired of food quick, switch it up. Just had a mac and cheese one night. Just had a yams another night. Just had a dressing another night. Just do the turkey sandwiches another night. Mix it up. Mix and match. Create some new things. Get creative with the leftovers. I need a full week. 3 days, man. That's soft. That's pedestrian. 3 days. You think you're better than everybody with your 3 days. That's what it is. You think you're better than this. Because a lot of people think they're too good for leftovers. You really think you're better than leftovers? I'm tired of it already. It's the next day. I'm over it. Man, shut up, man. You're soft. Do you know our ancestors as blacks? We was thriving off leftovers for months. We built leftovers. With our hands from scratch. It's part of our heritage. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And if you're out here thinking you're better than leftovers, you're forgetting about your history and what makes you who you are. Don't do the ancestors like that. We are living our ancestors' wildest dreams right now, but at the same time, we have to honor those who came before us and was doing the leftovers for months. And you need to strip down that Thanksgiving meal all the way down to the bone fragments. Don't you leave no leftovers behind. Don't you throw nothing away. You finish that full week. Full week, man. Don't give me that 3 day crap. Sick of y'all, man. And my favorite Thanksgiving food, man, historically, is the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese was number 1 on the chart. If I had to rank Thanksgiving food, right? So let's put it all out there. Thanksgiving, right? Let's talk about the usual suspects at most Thanksgiving, functions. Mac and cheese, turkey, dressing, cranberry sauce, yams. Some type of greenery, whether it be greens or green beans, right? Rolls. Now, some people argue with me on this. Some people will have mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving. I didn't grow up with having mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. Like we never had mashed potatoes. You got ham. Some people do the potato salad. But I've never done mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving, but some people have apparently. So you got that as the main, pretty much the main staple is that. Then for the dessert, some people do the candied yams, but I'm like, no, that's already a part of dinner. You know what I'm saying? The yams, some people do their yams so sweet that it's really the dessert within the dinner. But some people do a separate type of thing. But I'm like, but you're killing the integrity of the sweet potato pie if you already did all this with the yams. It's like we doubling up on the sweet potatoes because the yams is essentially the sweet potatoes, and the sweet potato pie is the yams together again. And you got the marshmallows on the yams. It's like, man, we doubling up on the sweet potatoes / yams. So you got that pie going. You got the pumpkin pie. Some people do apple pie. Some people do peach cobbler. You know what I'm saying? Some people do apple cobbler. So this is the gist of most Thanksgiving lineups. That's the gist. So if I had to rank everybody, let's rank them. Let's rank everybody. Mac and cheese is number one. Mac and cheese is number one on the Billboard charts. Mac and cheese is the essential component of Thanksgiving dinner. It's the one. Even though when you think Thanksgiving, you're automatically going to be like turkey. But mac and cheese is the goddamn MVP. Mac and cheese is the one. Mac and cheese. Now the yams and dressing are coming in 2 and 3. These two positions can switch. Yams could be number 2, dressing could be number 3. Number 2 could be dressing, number 3 could be yams. When these two are done correctly, the trio of mac and cheese, dressing, and yams. That trio, that's the trio. That's the three amigos right there. That's Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. That's the trio. Those three, That's the top 3. That's the Holy Trinity right there. Those 3 right there. They are in the rafters. Those 3. That's Thanksgiving up there. Mac and cheese, dressing, yams, Thanksgiving. And then you get to the rest of the stuff. Now, some people say deviled egg. Deviled eggs is, I used to love deviled eggs. Deviled eggs used to gas me up something terrible. They used to gas me up like I was at a singles bar. I would be gas McGee. I was Chevron, Shell, 76, United Oil, Amoco. I was gassed up. I was petroleum. I was out here. Now, a lot of people don't like cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is a house divided. Some people hate it. Some people love it. I'm a fan of cranberry sauce. I'm a fan. I'm going to probably have it this year because I know it's going to be vegan. It's going to be cranberry sauce McGee. That'll probably be the only thing I eat this year. Who knows? I don't know what I'm in for this year. But I'll be having a good time with it. I'll be having a good time. Now, depending on who made the rolls could be a scene stealer. If you get some good rolls in the mix, if somebody do the rolls correctly, and you got the rolls in, then you throw some turkey in that roll, dip that in, woo. We having a good time. If the rolls is done correctly, I don't know about y'all, but I'm drooling. My mouth watering over here, man. Juicy J in the mouth. Pause. I'm out here, man. Just talking about all this food, man. But forget all that. After Thanksgiving, we got Christmas coming up. And Christmas is all about the gift giving, right? So it's officially time to kickstart your holiday shopping. But there's no excuse and no cause for panic. Uncommon Goods is here to make your holiday shopping stress-free by scouring the globe for the most remarkable and truly unique gifts for everyone on your list. Whether you're shopping for mom, dad, teenagers, in-laws, or your best friends, Uncommon Goods knows exactly what they want. Here are a few of my favorite gifts that I found on their site. Now, I love that paper airplane that you can control with your smartphone. Like, I want that. I want in on that. I'm like, yo, man, a paper plane you can control with the smartphone? Do you know what I would have did with that as a kid? Imagine you in class, you got the plane flying around and you controlling it on your smartphone. Yes, I'm getting suspended. Yes, I'm getting sent to the principal's office. Of course, I'm getting it confiscated. But that's a dope gift. I'm like, yo, man, where was Uncommon Goods when I was coming up in the game? Where y'all was at when I needed you? Where were you when I needed you? You. I love to create your own real viewer. It's like a viewfinder, but you create your own. I love that. They got that going. They got a custom song, wall art. They got all kind of stuff, man. You can customize it to where, so the wall art is here, and then you customize it. What makes a song your favorite song? Did you hear it together at a concert? Was it playing on your first date, or was it one you can't help but dance to even after all these years? Whatever it is, it gets you both every time. Artist Claudia Moldovan transformed that catchy melody into a one-of-a-kind work of art by cutting wooden pieces in the shape of its sound wave. So whatever song you like, they can cut the pieces of wood into the sound wave of that song. So if you like Kiss of Life by Sade, they can make that into like a work of art for you based on that song's particular sound wave. So it's just like, yo, what is this? And then you be like, yo, this is Kiss of Life. That's dope, man. So Uncommon Goods has all kind of gifts that are, uncommon. That's why they call it Uncommon Goods. When you stop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. These fine products are often made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the U.S. They have the most meaningful, out of the ordinary gifts anywhere. From art and jewelry to kitchen, home, and bar, Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, not the same lackluster gifts you can find just anywhere. Uncommon experiences are more than virtual classes. They're unexpected opportunities to have fun and connect in ways, from tarot card reading, romantic map making, cooking, and mixology classes, and more. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $2.5 million to date. So to get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/verbal. That's uncommongoods.com/verbal for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. So yeah, y'all, you ain't got no excuse not to have them good gifts for somebody this year, man. Uncommon Goods right there. They right there. Yeah, man. Let's see what else we got going up in here. Let's see what else we got going up in here. Shout it. Hey, Scotty wants to know, what places are you going to travel to for vacation in 2024? I do not know yet. I think I want to go back to Seychelles. I want to re-up on Portugal. I really like Portugal, man. I like the vibe out there. I want to go to Switzerland. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to South America. I want to go to Costa Rica. I still ain't been to Paris because of them damn bed bugs, man. Squandered my opportunity. Yeah, but maybe some of those places, just to return to some of those places and see some of these places for the first time. I want to go to Jamaica proper, though. Like, when I was working a cruise ship, I got off in Jamaica, but it was just too, we like right there by the boat, so I didn't really get to experience Jamaica for real. So I need to re-up. I want to go to Alaska. I want to see the Northern Lights in 2024. I've never seen the Northern Lights. I want to see them. Jewel told me that you could see the Northern Lights from Michigan. I didn't know that. I thought you had to be tucked up, balls deep up top to see the Northern Lights. She was like, yo, you can see the Northern Lights from Michigan. And I was like, what? This whole time? Is anybody in here, anybody in the chat watching this joint right here, right now, have y'all ever seen the Northern Lights in Michigan? And I assume it was the northern part of Michigan. I'm not sure, but I didn't know that was an option. But I'd rather still go up top to like Alaska. You know, I want to go to. You know where I want to go? I want to go to Iceland. Iceland looks beautiful. I want to see it. You know, Greenland is all ice, but Iceland is actually like the visuals I see on Instagram. I'll be like, yo, man, I want in on this. I want in on this, man. I want to go to places that look old and like back in the day-ish. You know, I'm tired of everybody trying to look the same, man. We off that, man. Keep the uniqueness. That's what I want to see. I want to see places like that where I'm just like, man, this is, you can see the history, you can see the uniqueness, you can feel it, you can taste it, you can hold it, you can cherish it. I want in on that. Yeah, y'all. That's the plan anyway. Oh, Rome is like that, you say. Oh, Italy as a whole. Oh, keep talking y'all shit, man. Let me add these places to the mix. Let me add it to the mix. But I'm down for whatever, you know. We'll see. We'll see where I end up. Stay tuned. I'll keep y'all posted, of course. I've been to Japan before. I'm not exactly in a rush to go back. No disrespect to Japan at all, but it's just like Japan, I could put them on the back burner a little bit since I've been there before. But I haven't really embraced Tokyo though. I was in like Okinawa and like, you know, I didn't really get to experience Tokyo for real, for real. I would like to go to New Zealand as well. I want to see what that's hitting for. But give me some of this or that. So now I'm gonna get up out of here, Shouter. I've been to Korea before. I've been to Korea. So that's another back burner place. Like, you know, it could wait. It could wait. I want to go to South Africa. Jay Thomas asks. He was worried. Jay Thomas had this question queued up because he came in too fast. Jay Thomas asks, being known amongst peers as Stank Tony or Unfunny Tony? I would rather be Unfunny Tony. I would rather be unfunny than Stank. Easy. This is an easy answer. I can't be Stank. I can't be Stank. That's a non-negotiable. Like I can still get through life and be successful by not being funny. I could be a serious dramatic actor. I could do many things and not be funny. But being Stank Tony, hell no. Hell absolutely no. Big no. Big booty no. Absolutely not. Stank Tony? I'd be an outcast, man. I'd be a leper in the community, man. Like, oh, don't bring you Stank Tony? Nah, he can't come. He can't ride in here. But like, who all getting in? It's me, Stank Tony. Oh, Stank Tony got to walk. Stank Tony got to walk, man. I can't even get the Ubers going. Stank Tony? I can't be that. I can't be that. Hell no, man. Call me unfunny all day, but I will not be Stank Tony. Stank Tony, that's a non-negotiable. I ain't gonna get no action. I can still get action and not be funny. I can still get prime action. Hell no. QDB asks, activate a robot hush instantly by eating raw onion or sauerkraut. So I can activate a robot hush. Oh, a robust hush. Activate a robust hush instantly by eating raw onion or sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. I can't do onions. Raw? Raw onion? Can't do it, man. Give me the sauerkraut. Give me the goddamn sauerkraut. Let me hush you up, man. Somebody talking too much, I'll be like, excuse me, let me get some of this sauerkraut real quick. And then they be like, and then they done talking. I will tear down some sauerkraut. If it leads me to that robust hush, yes. Sauerkraut your boy out. Because raw onion, I've tasted raw onion before. I'll never forget the first time I bit into a raw onion. That changed my goddamn life. My mom was cooking in the kitchen. I saw an onion on the table. I grabbed that onion and took a bite out of it. It was looking like luscious fruit. It was like, man, this looks like good fruit. I took a bite out of that, man. It was the nastiest mess I've ever had. I was like, ain't no way in the world you be cooking with this. I was disgusted. I felt like that taste was in my mouth 1st through 5th grade. I hated every molecule of it. I was like, I don't like it. I grew up never liking onions, man. I grew up never liking onions. Then over time, I grew to tolerate onions. Like I can have the little diced onions on the McDonald's burger. Or I can have like, onions on the White Castle burger if they were cooked. But raw onions, disgusting. These red onions y'all love disgust me. I hate red onions. They be putting too many red onions in the guacamole at Chipotle, man. Ease up on the red onions, man. They too powerful, man. They are too powerful. Red onions like, I'm here. Red onions come in with all caps, 24 font. Like, all we need is a 12 font. Nah, man. Red onions is here. But like, man, chill, dog. Nah. Red onions is here. I'm like, bro, man, relax. Nah. Red onions is loose cannons, man. Chill. Not a fan. Jay Edwards asks, would you rather lose your sight or sense of smell? Lose my sight or sense of smell? Damn. I would rather lose my sense of smell. Now, let me ask you this. Does losing my sense of smell tap into my sense of taste? Can I still taste as well? Because if not, if we just doing sense for sense, if we doing sense for sense, if you take away taste, you taking away 2 cents for the price of 1. That's not fair. So we got to keep it. Nah, man, nah. See, y'all adding stuff in. You saying yes, no taste. Nah, you taking away 2 senses then. You taking away smell and taste as opposed to the 1 sense. We got 5 senses. Sight, touch. Was it sight, touch, hearing, smell, and taste, right? So it's not fair. So if we just doing strictly sense of smell, but I can still taste, I'm losing the sense of smell. I'll be all right with a sense of smell. And that might even open up my dating game because if you got bad breath, if you coochie smell, I don't care. I don't smell nothing. You could be musty, you could be funky, breath hot. I wouldn't even know. I'll be French kissing you, just tonguing you down, not even aware. Like, yo, your girl breath be filling up the room. Like, what? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I would have no clue. I would have 0 clue. I'll be down there giving head, having the time of my life, not knowing. This smell like a junkyard down there. Now, I wouldn't even know. Because the sense of smell, it does protect you from certain things. It protects you from, like, when you smell something that's off, it protects you from infection, bacterial issues, outdated food. It does benefit you, but I need these eyes. I need to see what I'm looking at. I need to see what I'm looking at. Y'all want to talk about protection. You know what protects me? Being able to see danger. Being able to see the steps, being able to see the curb, being able to see, villains rolling up. I need to be able to see. If I'm fighting, I need to be able to see who I'm about to hit. So yeah, man, I'm losing the sense of smell. Easy work. Easy work. Let's see here. Sandy J asks, Tanisha Turner has a great question. Life or Harlem Nights? Life. That's easy for me. Harlem Nights is dope. Harlem Nights is a classic. Harlem Nights is fire. Harlem Nights is Harlem Nights. You know what I'm saying? The fight in the alley, the Red Fox and Della Reese back and forths. You know what I'm saying? The quotables. Them going after Quick with the machine guns, and then the third dude got the pistol. The crying man. But I feel like they squandered an opportunity by making Richard Pryor the straight man. And those moments in Harlem Nights, the fight in the alley, when they trying to kill Quick on the shootout tip, they were just moments. You know what I'm saying? The dice game in the beginning, those were just moments. But I feel like Life, to me, has more moments all throughout the film. I feel like Life just has way more moments. Like when, like before they even go to jail, you know, Eddie Murphy is mad funny at the club that they at, trying to rip off Martin, you know what I'm saying, gambling and this, that, the third. They get in trouble with Rick James and them. And then they got to do this liquor run, the whole liquor run scene when they in the car. He talking about Ray's Boom Boom Room, and they ain't got no gas money. Then they go out, they celebrate because they made the money, they made the delivery. Then they get caught up in some mess, and it's just way more moments in Life. And then when they get to jail, it's just comedy on top of comedy on top of comedy, man. The whole ensemble cast of the inmates in jail, the fighting over the cornbread, you know what I'm saying? Jangalang, I'm the pappy, can't get right. You know, when they talk about Ray's Boom Boom Room and they just go into that dream space of just like imagining what it would be like. And then when they get old, when they turn old, it's just hilarious, man. When they were both old and getting cranky, it was like they switched and Martin got funnier because he was no longer the straight man. When he got old, Martin got funnier. And then that whole exchange between him and Martin, and he's like, yo, man, what plan you been working on? He's like, what I got brewing, Ray? I know what you're doing. I know when you got something up your sleeve in the upper room and the toes in the bottle and him running to get the pie. And then the sad, touching moments of like, you know, dude not wanting to be free as he was, and then he just rather run and get shot to death instead of just going out into the free world. A little touching moment right there, because there's sadness on Life too, because they literally lost their whole lives to the prison system. So you just got, Life is just a better all around picture, in my opinion. And that's the one I watch more often. I watch that more often than Biscuit. Yeah, I watch that more often than I do Harlem Nights. So I'm gonna go with Life. For sure. 100%. 100%, man. Life is just cream of the crop. Cream of the crop. All right. I think I'm gonna get out of here on that note because I gotta do movie reviews today. The movie reviews are coming back. Now that the strike is over, the movie reviews can commence. This week I'm reviewing The Marvels and Thanksgiving. And this time there'll be no leftovers. Thanksgiving. So, you know, stay tuned for those. Make sure y'all tune in to the movie reviews. Even if you're not interested in the movie, just pull up and hear me talk about movies, man. Just pull up, man. What you got to lose? What you got to lose? Tell everybody about Verbal Cardio, man. I'm trying to get these numbers up, man. Tell everybody you know about Verbal Cardio. Candy Cammy is back up in here. I'm sorry I blocked you on accident. I don't know what happened, but I unblocked you. We have rectified the situation. We out here. You know I would never do that intentionally. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to my patron saints. Thank y'all for being in here, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all passionately in the shower. And thank you for tuning in to another session of that Verbal Cardio.